Good evening everyone, welcome to Contest of Speed and welcome to the Red Bull Ring as we are here for round 8 of this season's championship. Alongside me in the commentary booth as always is Titchy. Titchy, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, you ready for some action tonight?
I am indeed.
Good man. So whilst these guys get ready for qualifying, we'll show you a really quick hot lap as we do every week from the one and only EU1 champion Fruitful, narrated by the one and only EU3 commentator Thomas. Yep, and that, well, no Thomas this week unfortunately, but still an insane lap from Fruit there. Thanks for that as always. Yeah, insane lap from an absolute legend here at COS. Yeah, let's get on to qualifying then. And
Almost had a week off.
yeah, you had a little break last week. It's great to have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully these guys can put on an absolute show for us tonight. I think it's going to be not a dominant qualifying from a certain Crimson Blaze this week, Titchy. I think it's going to be quite tight. Of course, it's a very short lap.
Yeah, there's less time to game time, as it was. That's probably the way to say it.
Yeah, definitely. As Pure Blades starts lap, back end steps out though through the first corner, but he's going to carry on in his merry way. Matty Robbo in the chat says it's going to be a dry quali and a dry race.
Oh, boring.
Yeah. So no wet race tonight. Of course, we've had quite a few wet races this week. Of course, there's 2 participating in EU2 on Tuesday. Had a bit of a monsoon.
We did. Started on a monsoon, and then it got drier, and it said it was gonna get dry at the end, and then we didn't. We finished the race before that happened. So everyone finished though, which was quite interesting.
Yeah. Of course, the EU3 had rain as well. They had a dry, wet race as well, which is a cracking race to watch on Monday. But yeah, it's been a great week. Great week worth of watching. All the tiers race around here this week, and hopefully these guys tonight will put on a show like they always do. So Blades goes P2 and hits the wall.
I'm wondering if we're going to see a 102 from any of these guys.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see how close it is going to be between all of these guys, as Lars is going to come up to the line, set his first time of a 103.7. Let's see who else is on our lap. There's Luke on our lap. No, he's invalidated on his first run.
He is going to come into the pit lane.
Yeah. So of course after qualifying we'll show you the standards of the championship, but at the minute it is Crimson Blaze who leads the way by around.
Spuzz lost his front wing coming into the pit.
It changes PSN as well, if you've noticed as well, guys.
Yes,
he's part of the ECOS team now.
Yes.
Is our friend Spud.
Deserves it.
I think he'll be up there with qualifying as well tonight, Titchy.
Yeah.
Setting some very quick laps.
If he carries on improving the way he has done, the sky's the limit for him.
Definitely. He's currently fourth. He's on third or fourth in the Drivers' Championship. We'll again check that out
He's
after quality.
P4, I think he is.
Yeah, but of course it's going to be the battle between this man, Luke, and the Williams of Crimson Blaze. Now, with 4 races to go, Luke, pressure's on him tonight to do to get a really good result, to try and put a little bit of pressure onto Crimson Blaze this week.
Yeah.
With 4 races to go, can't afford to make any more mistakes as we come to the close of season 7, and Luke's invalidated again, so he'll be able to get a few more runs in though. Of course, with it being a short lap. See who else is on a lap. Not sure if anyone else is on a lap. Dan Hilton on a lap? No, he's just set a time now. But 106.4 on the mediums. Housekeeping, we have Schnickel in tonight. Reserving Stephen, and we have someone else. I think Jay Wills is a permanent driver now though.
Yeah, Jay Wills is permanent.
Yeah, so a couple of reserves in. A full grid though, which is great to see.
Yeah, I do love a full grid. Makes for more exciting racing.
Yeah, of course with it being such a short lap, and of course this track being notorious for DRS trains. I think the one thing though, Tishy, this evening is the one thing that took me by surprise this week is last game it was an easy soft medium, wasn't it? Now on this game it's completely different because the mediums really wear towards the end, so a lot of people do go to the soft hard route.
Yes.
Which is quite interesting. As Crimson Blaze is going to start up, so we'll go on board with the championship leader. Hide everything and see what he can do. So he's going to come up to turn 1. I want to cut a bit of that curb, get on the power as early as he can. It's going to be a long run up to turn 3. Up to the hairpin. Gets on alongside that curb, or gets over that sausage curb a bit though, short shifts up to 3rd, and again on another long run down to turn 4, needs to get his braking on point, and he comes into turn 4, locks up the right front, looks pretty solid so far, bang down a couple of gears through these fast sweeping left-handers. Only 2 more corners to negotiate. Probably one of the hardest corners on the track. The penultimate corner here. Down to 7th. Into the final corner. Oh, it looks like he invalidated on the curb there. Yeah, but he has, yeah. So he's not going to run.
I think it's Varden next, but he's invalidated his lap, so he comes into the pit.
He is the baby wizard that's just started a lap up in P2 at the minute. Had I felt so bad for him last week. He had such a solid race in Australia and was on for his first ever podium. Unfortunately had an incident with Lars, which in the end the stewards gave Lars a hefty penalty and took his first ever podium away last week in a hectic race that you missed out on, Titch.
I watched it.
Yep, because you were watching from the from afar.
Yes.
But it was an absolutely crazy race.
Yeah. It looked it.
Yeah.
I get disappointed when I miss any race, to be fair.
Baby Wizards coming around the final corner. Can he improve on his time of 103.6? Yes, he does. He goes provisional pole with a 103.1. Cracking lap there.
Luke has just started a lap as well. Yet to set a valid lap time.
I'll stick with the Ferrari of Jay Hartnell. Then go back to Luke when he Jay Harnell finished his lap. Ferraris this season, Tichy, currently third in the constructors' standings, have been absolutely fantastic this season. I believe last week out, because Roadway JJ wasn't in, however, Cam, who stepped in, I believe last week it was their 5th consecutive double points finish this season.
That's amazing.
So the consistency from the Scuderia team has been phenomenal.
I mean, we did touch on that at the start of the season, like before pre-season. We said that they'd be in the points, but not. Sometimes they're near the front, but they're doing well.
Here comes Luke. Can he improve on his time?
He's invalidated last corner.
Is he going to get a couple of more runs in now?
Yeah, race boy JJ starts his run.
Let's go over to the other Ferrari then. Go over to Spud. He'll start his lap momentarily as well. Yep, good evening all in the chat. Everyone's nice and jolly tonight, which is great to see. As Jay Harnell. I thought Jay Harnell could have given him a toe then, but he got out of his way at turn 3. JJ does have a Red Bull in front of him. Hopefully he gets out of his way. I'm not sure if that's Luke or Pure.
Luke, yeah.
Yep, gets out of his way. Raceway JJ was up on his time, wasn't sure by how much, but we'll find out in a couple of corners time. Try and not get over on that curb yet, and he doesn't. And improves by nearly a second and goes up to P9. Let's go over to Spud then, who's just... he's just invalidated his lap time. Oh, good evening, Rosa. It is my voice, unfortunately. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's great to see you here, my friend. Hope you're all well. Steve's in the chat, Matt is in the chat, Elliot's in the chat, Muzzer, Joel. Everyone's here tonight.
They love EU4. Everyone loves EU4.
Trying to see who's on a lap.
Spud is on a lap. Hasn't set a lap time yet.
We'll go over to Spud. Hilly's going to start lap soon, so I'll go over to him in a minute. Go on board. With the Alfa Romeos, he's coming through sector 2 now. I believe in time trial, about an hour or so ago, he set a 103.1 as his fastest time. So if he can get near that time, he could have a great chance here of getting potentially on the front 2 rows of the grid potentially. He's going to set a lap here though, which is good for him. Where's he going to go? He's going to go P4. That's a good banker now. So he can have one more final run. I'm going to go over to Hilly.
Yeah, currently P3. Marginally up. But if you get turn 1 right every time, then it's very hard to gain or lose time in sector 1.
Oh, people are saying in the chat that Joe Hartnell just got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with blades. I did not see that pop up.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. Not sure.
Could I put a spanner in the work? Let me have, I'll have a look.
Jay Hartnell down in P13 as well, as Hilly is bailed out on his lap.
It has, yeah, there it is actually, Jay Hartnell.
Clausen's not on a lap. Max has invalidated his lap time. What about Crimson Blaze?
Started a lap.
Yep. A little over a 10th up on his time at the minute. I think I'm not sure if it is correct in saying as well, Titchy, that it looks quite a bit overcasty, which is your favourite weather conditions, of
I do
course.
love the overcast conditions.
So maybe track temps are a bit lower. So of course we're not going to see. I don't think. I mean, maybe one of these guys can get into the 102s, but I mean, if it was a clear, sunny day, then we'll see lap times be a lot lower. As Crimson Blaze is going to bail out, and that's going to be his qualifying over then. So he's in P6 for now. Sneaky Tom, currently in P2. Oh, he validates in the penultimate
Luke goes
corner.
P3.
Oh, he's pulled out a lap time in the end. And that is crucial for him. Needed that.
Yeah.
Varda's a 10th up on his time, as these guys are going to come out now.
Yeah, he's just retired in the pit lane.
Going to start their final runs here at the Red Bull Ring. Varda currently sat in P12. Can he get to the top 10? Yes, he does. Goes P7.
P7.
See who else.
Nichols just started one.
Stevens just started one as well. Stevens.
Daniel just started one. It's raining.
Oh, it is raining.
So that's going to be qualifying over.
Yep, on board with Stephen. You can see the drops of rain coming down. We did not see that coming. So Codemasters have lied to us.
It's not like them, is it?
No, telling us it was going to be a dry quality, and it's not. Okay.
I don't know why they've partnered up with EA.
Wow. Okay. This is
That's
great. That's it then. No one's going to improve on their time, surely now. Let's check with Stephen. I don't think Stephen will now, surely. No, yeah. Oh, he has.
Yeah, he has. He started the lap before it started raining. So the track's not actually going to be wet yet.
Yeah, see, Spud's only marginally down on his time as well. Hilly's 4 temps down. Yep, and DRS is disabled, so none of these guys will surely improve now. Yet there's Spudders. Yeah, he's slowed down now, yep. And that's it. So wow, Titchy. Baby Wizard
On pole.
on pole. His
And
first ever pole. He got that lap time in early in the session, and no one got near him.
Yes.
I did not see that coming, if I'm honest. That's brilliant. Sneaky Tom as well. On the front row of the grid with him. So we've got a Dutch front row. And followed on by Luke and Hilly on the second row. Championship leader is down in 9th.
Yes.
On the grid.
And so Jay Hartman's going to start at the back.
Yeah, unfortunately got a 5-place grid penalty, so he can go on the reverse strategy, and hopefully maybe a safety car later on could help him out. So there we have it then.
Neither of them set a time.
Jay Wells didn't set a time either.
I think that was a quality ban?
It looks to be. I think he retired right at the start.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Yeah. not the greatest end to qualifying we've ever had.
No, I mean, it flew by.
Fizzled out in the end.
Yeah. Other notable drivers: Lars up in P6, Spud P5, Bruce as well up there in P7. So there we have it. Baby Wizard, first ever pole for contest of speed. Then it's followed on by Sneaky Tom, Luke, Hilly, Spud, Lars, Bruce, Varda, Blaze, and Schnickel round out the top 10. Then we have Stephen, Pure Blades, JJ, Klaus, and Jay Hartnell. The AlphaTauris of Chaos and Dan Hilton, and the Mercs of Tebow and Max, and then of course Jay Wills, who will be starting 19th now on the grid. If you want to get your race predictions in the chat, let us know, and I will forward them to Tichy and see what he thinks of them. So yeah, let's have a quick look then at the drivers' standings and constructors' standings going into round 8 now. So Crimson Blaze leading the way by 24 points, and then we've got a solid battle for the remaining positions with Hilly, Spud, and then Jay Hartnell, Max, and Tom, and JJ. Constructors, Williams are leading by miles, 92 points they lead. So if they get some more points tonight, then I'm sure we could see them potentially winning the constructors next week at Spain.
Next week, yeah.
Still a tight battle though with Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Alfa Romeo. Also Renault as well. Only 13 points separating third and sixth. We'll go back to the track. No one has pressed the dreaded X button, so well done to them. Jay Wills, there we go.
But I think the times, we've left enough time.
Roz has gone for Jack, Wizard, and Hilly. I don't know if he means Luke. Do you mean Luke, Rosa?
Jack.
Jack.
That's Blades. Pure Blades.
Oh yeah, Jasper. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I nearly said his name on streaming, but I mean, who's gonna search Jack up, eh?
Jack.
I mean, if Jack wins, right? If Pure Blades wins this race, I'll gift 5 subs.
Oh, jeez.
And
Here we go again.
I'm sure Tissue will match me with that as well.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the hit. I'm going to blame you if it happens now.
Okay. What do you reckon, Tissue? What do you reckon for this race? Who do you fancy?
Oh, I fancy Luke, from where he is. I think Luke and Hilly will get past the front two. And I think Blaze on race pace will come back for P3, I think. I'd like to see Lars on the podium.
Joel's gone for Blades to win by 20 seconds, Spud P2 and Dan Hilton P3. Raggy's gone for Hilly P1 and Blaze P2. Muzzer's gone for Hilly and Blaze P3. Didn't put P2 in there. So all the predictions are in. We're about to find out though. There's going to be a quick 36 lap race around the Red Bull rings. Guys are about to line up on the grid. Baby Wizard on pole position.
There's a mix of softs and mediums outside the top 10 as
well. Pure Blades, JJ, the Mercs and Jay Hartnell have gone on to the mediums. No one's gone onto the hards, so we'll see how strategies play out throughout the race. Muzzer's gone for, Muzzer's gone for Hilly, Luke, and Blaze. So should be an interesting one. Luke needs to get a good result here. He knows that. He's got to make it count now, as the lights are about to go out here. And we'll wait for the glitch. Great camera angle from turn 1.
It is.
Revs are building. And we're off in Austria. Baby Wizard gets a nice start. So Sneaky Tom going to go for a move into turn 1. Oh, what a bang wheels. Just gets ahead though.
Yeah.
Luke gets through. P3, a bit of carnage behind. Schnickel's dropped down all the way to the back.
I think other than that, yeah, it's just Schnickel off the back. Don't know what happened into turn 1, but he's a casualty of it. But yeah, most positions stay the same. Sneaky Tom has the lead though. Went up the inside into turn 1.
Yes, he does. Hilly was had an attack then on Luke into turn 3, but Luke defended it well.
Yes.
As I'm switching back to my TV, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go, now I can watch properly. So it's Sneaky Tom then, who leads the way.
Sneaky Tom from Baby Wizard. And let the DRS train commence.
Yes. Let's see the biggest winner out of lap 1 then. So it was a yellow flag. No, it's a slow Schnickel. Biggest winner then was Jay Wills. Up 5. Raceway JT up 3. Biggest loser, of course, Schnickel. Bruce is down 6 as well. So yeah, lap 2. And Sneaky Tom leads away. We can see this DRS train that is going to form up very shortly. It will be enabled next time round.
Yes. Oh, the Racing Points are just having an argument by the look of it. And that's allowed Clausen through. Past Bruce.
Sad outside the top 10 on soft tyres, so for him it's going to be crucial for him to get moves done early. He's picked up a 3-second penalty really early on. Of course, a penalty heavy track.
Yes.
So it's crucial to just try and not pick up penalties. As Jay Wills.
And Spud gets one as well. There's Spud. Odd in the penalty book.
Oh, Hilly goes wide at turn 3. Not sure what happened there. He's lost out to Spud though.
Yeah.
Just went on board with the Williams. Yeah, always gone deep as well into turn 4. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. Of course, these cars have full fuel. As Clausen and Jay Wills are battling. As Clausen gets past. No, it was Bruce actually, wasn't it? Yeah, so he's retained P13 for now.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Blades in the penalty.
Yep, you just see him there in the background, going off track there. A lot of penalties picked up early on.
Yeah, 3 guys. Already got 3 seconds.
So DRS is now enabled, Tishy, so the fun begins.
Yes. Spud is back inside the range. And then he's back out of it again. He's got to get himself back in.
Yeah, but that means he will have to use a lot more of his battery now to get in that DRS, and saving it around here is very, very tricky. So he's got
80% right now.
So he can afford to splurge a bit of it to get back within touching distance of the top 3. Sneaky Tom. And Luke is closing in now on Luke. No, Baby Wizard, my apologies. I thought he was going to look for a move then.
Luke's gone for a interesting tactic of going underfueled, which is very weird on this track.
Yeah. So of course his tactic now is what I did in the wet race, but obviously completely different.
I was a lap and a half underfield.
Is run lean. So he's going to have to run rich up these 2 straights. Oh, it's Baby Wizard.
And then lean through the final.
Oh, Baby Wizard fancied a move up there on Sneaky Tom. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, VSC.
What for?
Oh, is that Schnickel? Schnickel's gone slow.
I don't know.
Schnickel.
Lars has lost his front wing.
Oh, he has.
Somewhere on the back of the pack, so he's dropped to the back of the pack. So yeah, Lars has no front wing at all.
So I'm guessing what Luke's tactic is run lean through every corner, and then run rich down the 2 long straights, one into turn 3 and turn 4.
Yeah,
it has to be because
so no standard, just rich.
Yeah,
And see, oh, Dan Hilton's got a drive through, so I'm pretty sure he
Back
roasted as well.
yeah, back in the green. I was saying that Baby Wizard was all over the back of Sneaky Tom there going to turn 3.
Timed it well then.
He's got a lot more ERS saved up, of course, compared to Sneaky Tom having to burn it because he does not have DRS yet. Oh, he goes deep. Is that going to invite Luke to attack the Renault now?
No, see, you can defend with DRS.
Yeah, that's the only issue with this DRS train is if you're in the midfield of this DRS train, there's not a lot you can do really. So I think for now, Luke just needs to sit behind these two.
Yeah.
Maybe wait to get to the pit window.
Undercut.
Yep, and try to go for the undercut. Blaze is in P7 right now. There's a yellow in sector 2. That is Dan Hilton.
Dan Hilton.
Yeah, he's lost it at turn 3. Great to see him back though.
Yeah.
As always. Of course, the legendary duo that is Dan Hilton and Mills is.
Both here tonight.
Yep. Of course. An absolute pleasure to watch them live in the flesh. Of course, Contest of Speed legends.
It was a pleasure when we got the chance to race with them as well.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, someone's got damage.
Yep, it looks, is it Max?
It's Max.
Yeah.
Max has damage. Also, Dan Hilton picked up damage when he had his off.
Yep, missing left front end plate for the Mercedes. Spud's back in DRS of Luke. So he's now joined as a quartet at the front.
Yes. And Hilly's only 1.2 seconds off them. And he's got a little train behind him as well.
So
Stephen at the back of that.
So if Hilly can get him within DRS now, it's going to be an 8-car train.
Yeah.
With everyone within DRS of each other.
And then all the way to the medium runners.
Oh, Baby Wizard!
Oh. Yeah.
He fancies it, doesn't he? Look how much ERS he's got as well. I go on board with him. He's got a great exit out of turn 1. Surely he's going to get the move done here. Sneaky Tom's going to cover the inside line. Oh, does Baby Wizard get? Yes, he does. I thought he went too deep again, and that's invited Luke on to the back of these again. But with Sneaky Tom having DRS, move will not be on for him as Bruce and Clausen fighting over P11 right now. Oh, Clausen with the DRS, bumper wheels.
Up the inside.
Move done for the Alfa Romeo. Good move there. So Lars and Max are at the back battling then. Of course, Max just pitting for a change of wing. Dan Hilton as well. Oh, there's a racing point that went off. Yeah, it's Jay Wills, and he's gone.
Gone.
Yep, I just saw the background of Jay Wills. Oh, it's another VSC. I thought that could have brought out a safety car then. Will any of these guys pit early?
Clausen has.
No, yeah. Clausen should go onto the hard tyre here.
No, it goes medium.
Oh.
Backing himself.
So he thinks the mediums will make it to the end. He'll struggle at the end, let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Normally the pit window for mediums is lap 14, I believe. Going
14.
Yeah. Oh no, Baby Wizard! No!
The race leader has a drive-through.
Oh, he was over the Delta, and now he's going to have to serve that penalty, which is his race ruined. He was doing so well. Oh, no. It's such a shame as well, because he was doing brilliantly. And actually, and has the pace as well. But, yeah, drive through for him. He's going to have to serve that within the next 3 laps, as Luke is now all over the back of Sneaky Tom. And a lot of guys picking up penalties now, and we're only 10 laps into this race.
Yep, Spud's just picked up 6.
Luke,
A few guys on 6. Blades is on 9.
Luke's got the move done on Sneaky Tom then, so he's up to P2.
Which is the effective
Yes.
lead of this race right now.
Yes, it will be. Perfect for him as Crimson Blaze still in 7th at the minute. He's been stuck behind Varda pretty much since the start because he is in that DRS train. So again, not a lot he can do right now.
No, not at all. I think Spud's now the cork in the bottle. P4 leading the train.
The Baby Wizard's staying out. He's actually, it's such a shame because he's extending the gap
Yeah,
to Luke right now, which is
got to be so frustrating for him.
Hilly picks up 3 seconds. Spud pits.
Yes, he does.
See what tyre he goes on to. Does he get over sector 1? That's a Renault. Is that Steven? It is Steven.
Hey, Stephen.
Yeah, he's lost it at turn 1. Luckily though, he has not picked up wing damage. So he can carry on. Drop down to P12. Spud went onto the hards.
Yep, I think that's the right choice at this time.
So his teammate went mediums and he's gone to all the harders, pure blades and race away JJ. Blades getting onto the grass there, all over the back of the Ferrari now.
Here comes Baby Wizard for his drive through.
And he's going to drop way down the order now. But
And Blaze is in the pit.
so one of Williams' boys is in. I mean, surely it's going to be hard tyres for these guys that are pitting towards when the Crimson Blaze goes on to hard. And he'll filter out behind Spud in P14. But I mean, Baby Wizard, so he served that drive through, now he's dropped down to P8. Which isn't too bad actually. But he does have to make another pit stop shortly though to change tyres.
Yeah, he has to. Yeah.
But I think he definitely has the pace to get some points here, going off what we've just seen in the opening 12 laps.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hilly and Sneaky Tom having a fight.
They're actually,
Sneaky Tom did.
they're actually
Sneaky
inside.
Tom didn't.
They're inside.
Oh, that's it's Snickle. Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it. I thought they were inside each other then, but it's not the case. Yeah, quite a few of these guys pitting. So Mills is Baby Wizard come back in. Sneaky Tom's in. And has got ahead of Crimson Blaze. Crimson Blaze going to go for a move into turn 3. Does. Ooh.
So yeah, the undercuts worked for him.
He had to go over the
3
sausage.
seconds for his trouble though.
He had to go over the sausage curb then. And he's picked up 3 seconds for his troubles as well, as we've got a three-way battle now between Blaze, Jay Hartnell and Sneaky Tom. And Jay Hartnell loses out on Sneaky Tom and Crimson Blaze.
As Luke comes in.
Yeah. Hedy stays out for one more, so does Varda. Where will Luke filter out here? If he can get ahead of that train, you can see those coming over the start-finish line now, or I don't think he will. Can he get ahead of Sneaky Tom? No. Looks like he will. Oh, it's going to be tight here. He does get ahead of him, but he's in a fight now with Spud. Look at Spud. Spud's managed to get the jump on him. Oh, Spud looks to go down the inside of Steven. Luke's got DRS. They go side by side with Spud. Spud's lifted off.
I thought they'd be talking to each other as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think they're in the same party, aren't they?
As Blades goes past race, but they're fighting each other in here. The two guys that started on the mediums, still together on the track.
Pure Blades gets a move done on a Ferrari. Up into P3. Sneaky Tom picks up a penalty. Oh, it's yellow in sector 3. Who's? Oh, it's Spud!
No!
Oh, what's happened to him? Oh, he's picked up wing damage. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened to Spud there. He was in a battle with Luke. I'm not sure if he got caught up with anyone else. Oh, it's so unfortunate because he was on par to being with the race leader of Luke. Then now he has to pit again.
Yes, it is unfortunate. So what are the two leaders going to do? They're on 14. Like now would be the time to come in for mediums.
Yes.
Oh, Healy's staying out.
Will Varda stay out? No, Varda's
No, Varda. Oh no, Varda! Varda's spun coming into the pit.
Oh, no way.
He spun, hit the wall, and now he's got to change his wing.
He's going to lose out on time now with that wing change.
Yeah.
And he's not going to filter into that train, is he?
No. He's going to come out the back of it. That was devastating. Some could say it was an illegal pit entry, but it was. It's just, it would be harsh on him. Because I think he clipped the curb on the inside, and then, yeah, it's half spun him into a wall. I know how that feels. Crashing into that pit entry wall.
Oh, Sneaky Tom and Stephen get into a bit of a tussle. That's invited Crimson Blaze. He's going to get the move done on Stephen. Stephen's lost out on 2 positions within the space of a couple of corners.
So I assume Healy's going to come into the pit this lap.
Yep. Race leader is in. So he should come in and put on the medium tyre. That would take him all the way to the end of the race with 20 laps to go. Brakes just in time.
Yeah.
The pit entry. And it'll be interesting to see where he filters out of this, because there is a bit of a train. So a Renault with Stevens pitted as well. And those 15 lap old softs.
Stephen had a wing change.
He's picked up damage somewhere, so Hilly's just got ahead of Jay Hartnell then in to P7. He's on fresh mediums, so you want to try and catch this train that's 4 seconds down the road from him. And as it stands now, Tishy, Pure Blades is winning a race so far.
Yeah, it's 15 seconds of penalties.
And he's leading out, yeah. Commentator's curse, but it's Blades, so it's fine. But he's currently leading the Austrian Grand Prix.
Yeah. On the reverse strategy.
Never ever thought I'd say that.
No.
It was the first time for everything. However, Raceway JJ, it is putting a lot of pressure on him right now, but I think they need to work together because they're on the same strategy. And they're both very low on ARS as well.
Tebow runs deep into turn 1. Sneaky Tom might have a look into turn 3. Yeah, he's absolutely flying up the straight.
Gets the move done. Can Crimson Blaze capitalise as well?
Looks like it.
Yep, he's done the exact same of what they did to Stephen.
He's got a massive amount of battery left. To Crimson Blaze.
So I guess in this case he could easily burn it and overtake Sneaky Tom, but I think at the minute he's just thinking about the championship. And not trying to get into any trouble. The yellow in sector 3, that's a Red Bull. Is that Pure Blades? It is Pure Blades. What has happened to Pure Blades?
I don't know.
He's picked up wing damage. He went off track. Oh, and
Oh,
he's done a
done what
Varda.
Varda did. Oh, don't
Oh,
park it there. Don't stay there. You can't reverse that yet. Let's spin it around as quick as possible.
I mean, you could easily do a 3-point turn in a regular hatchback car. In a Formula 1 car, however,
Don't.
bit of a different
You've got to
story.
move, Blades.
Yep, we're also going to get disqualified, maybe. Just going to have to get out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Crimson Blaze manages to get ahead of...
Sneaky Tom.
Yep.
Or Hilly's
Oh,
left.
no. It's not this Dutch connection issue again, is it? Oh, no.
I saw that last week. I'll invite him back. Hang on.
Hopefully you can get Hilly back in. We were having massive issues last week where almost all Dutch drivers that were racing last week were disconnected at the same time.
I saw that. It was incredible.
It was quite scary actually. Not sure what happens. What's happening over there in the fellow Netherlands? Hopefully they fix it.
So Pure Blades has lost almost a lap on where he was just a lap ago. Look, just 2 laps ago, he's just lost that whole time. But yeah, now the 2 championship leaders together on track. 1.3 the gap.
Yep. This is exactly what we wanted.
Yes. I mean, Blaze has a penalty, but there's still time for Luke to pick up one as well. Or Blaze to pick up another, you never know.
16 laps to go here. Just a note as well, Baby Wizard, considering what happened to him, he's up into P9. Does have penalties though, but so do a lot of guys around him, so we want to try and keep his head down now for the rest of the races. What was I doing? There we go, Clausen, I think, got removed it on Jay Hartnell then. And is up into P7. Having a solid race so far.
Yeah.
The Alfa Romeo man.
Picked up 3 seconds. Yeah.
For God's sake. Always happens.
That's 12. That's 12 for him now. Jay Hartnell comes into the pit.
I mean, the one man that's going to be flying at the end is this man who's leading the race at the minute.
Yeah, he's going to box for softs later on, isn't he?
So he'll pit. He should pit in the next 2 to 3 laps. And he'll be a man on an absolute mission to score some solid points tonight, as there is a massive train now from Hilly.
Yeah.
Of course, who's still not in the session.
No, he's not.
Baby Wizard should pick up another position here then. Yep, and he go up to P7 now. So of course these guys at the back.
Raceway JJ in. Puts the softs on.
If he can if he can just get within a few seconds of this train in front of him.
Yeah.
He's coming out of the pits right now and can get ahead of the Mercedes of Max. Yep, and he does so. He's in P10 and he's on the quickest tyre you can have with 14 to go.
Yes.
And he's got no penalties either.
He's absolutely flying.
Meanwhile, at the front, Luke.
I think what JJ needs is gaps to start opening up between the other drivers, because it makes them so much easier to pick off one by one rather than in a group. Or sometimes you can overtake them by them doing stupid things.
Yeah, definitely. And meanwhile, at the front, the battle between the championship contenders is about to go down. Crimson Blaze is within DRS now of Luke.
Oh,
Thibaut
Thibaut speed in the pit lane.
Yep, Raceway. Oh, Raceway JJ picks up his
I was
penalty.
gonna say, yeah. It's alright. There are only 2 cars in front of him that do not have penalties currently. One of them is Varda, who'd be in a great position right now if he didn't have that little incident coming into the pit lane.
We're looking at the penalties quick. So Blaze, Tom, Baby Wizard, all have 3 seconds, along with Hilly and JJ.
Yeah.
Klaus has
JJ.
12 seconds, unfortunately for him.
JJ has just made up 2 places.
Pure Blades has picked up 24 seconds, did she?
Yeah, he's on his way to disqualification.
Yes, he is. We'll check those penalties. We'll check those penalties before the end of the race to see where these guys went up.
This is 13 laps to go.
Let's go on board then with Crimson Blaze. Who gets a really good exit actually out of turn 1. Luke, not so for him. And here we go then. What will Luke do? Will Luke defend his position here? He is. He's going to defend the inside line. Blade looking for the switchback. Luke gets better traction now. The DRS is going to be open again for Crimson Blaze. Is he going to go for a move into turn 4? He had a look on the outside, but yep, he's going to have to stick behind Luke for now, but piling the pressure on. Maybe try and force him into getting some penalties himself. So then they're on an even playing field then.
Yes, that'll be what he wants.
Tell you what, one man who's flying, of course, is Raceway JJ. He's up into P5 now. Already yellow, that's a AlphaTauri. There's Dan Hilton.
Dan Hilton again.
He's back on track and he'll carry on his merry way down in P19.
Raceway AJ is already right on the back of Baby Wizard.
He's flying right now.
Yeah, this is for P4. He's already pulled the gap to Varda that he needed.
Oh no, Hilly's in the chat tissue. I don't think he's going to make it back.
Oh, what happened?
No. Hopefully they fix that issue that they're having in Holland right now, because it's not great. When we have drivers discounts yellow in sector 3, no, that's a slow Haas. Looks like it's Schnickel down in P18 who's come in for another pit stop. Yep, so Raceway JJ all over the back of Baby Wizard, and Crimson Blaze still stuck behind Luke for now, with 10 laps to go.
10 to go. It's flown by. Here goes Raceway JJ up the inside of turn 3. Easy move. Can Baby Wizard fight back with the DRS? Down into turn 4. The answer to that question is no, because JJ has all the traction in the world on those fresh softs. I say fresh, they're 3 laps old now.
The question is now, can Raceway JJ hunt down Sneaky Tom? He's got 10 laps to do it.
It's a massive push.
Yeah, of course. Sneaky Tom's on they're on hards as well.
Yeah.
It's the slower tyre, the slowest tyre that you can use.
There is enough time if he keeps going the rate he's going, that he could catch all 3 of them at the front.
I mean, something like a save. Oh, Crimson Blaze looks to go for a move down the inside. Oh, down the outside. Sorry, of Luke. Oh, Luke hits him wide. Oh, here we go. Luke says, "Nope, you are not getting past." It was like it was a Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc moment there. Luke shut the door on
There's been a
Crimson
lot of it
Blaze.
this week, to be
Yeah,
fair.
it has.
Hard racing,
Yeah,
but fair.
yeah, a lot of hard but fair racing, which is great to see, and especially from these two. Luke will not give this position up by any means. So Crimson Blaze is going to have to really fight for this if he wants to get ahead of him and get that gap open, because Luke is still penalty free right now.
Get that gap open while not picking up another penalty.
Come on board then one more time with the Williams. Oh, backhand steps out. Got loosey-goosey on the exit there. But he's still going to get a great run. And look how much ERS he has as well. Is he going to go for a... Oh, he goes for a lunge again. Oh, yeah. I think he outbrakes himself though. And Luke, yeah, Luke's traction out of turn 3 is brilliant. But look at the run that Crimson Blaze has got. He's going to look to go around the outside. Oh, Luke outbrakes himself. He's going for a switchback. Oh, Crimson Blaze hits the rear of the Red Bull and Luke holds position. This is great.
It is fantastic racing between the two championship leaders.
And the more they do this, this is going to help a certain Ferrari man, because the gap is now closing, and it's helping Sneaky Tom closing as well.
Yeah, under 7 seconds to Sneaky Tom now for JJ.
I tell you what, Baby Woods is doing a great job as well, isn't he? He's managing to stay within DRS of the Ferrari. As Lars and Spud are having a battle right now. Lars gets ahead of Spud. Lars on fresh softs. Max gets ahead of Hilly, who Hilly has just joined the session again. Hopefully he can get back.
Joined and left, I think. I'll have a quick try again with an invite.
Try and get back in as Spud pits one more time down in P15.
Go for that fastest lap.
I want to take that point away from the guys.
I mean, it's at the minute it's Liverpool fan who has it.
So you'd think it'd be Raceway JJ that would
yeah, you would
have it, but it's not.
He's now currently 6 seconds off the leader. Raceway JJ. Oh, but he has that penalty.
Yes. So yeah, so the guys in P2, 3, 4 and 5 all have 3 seconds. And look at the run that Crimson Blaze has got on.
He's gaining about 2 seconds a lap.
Oh, Luke is not not giving up yet.
Switch back.
DRS as well. He's going to get that extra straight line speed.
Yeah.
Is Luke going to fight it?
No, Blaze has the inside. Is Luke going to try a switch back?
Oh, Luke's gone for the switchback. Oh, no. We're not going to go too wide. No.
No, backs out. He's going to go for the switchback inside. No way. No. Thinks better of it.
Great racing from these two. Hard but fair. Crimson Blaze just manages to get through. Of Luke. Luke just needs to stay with DRS now. Now he can save his battery. Oh, it goes wide though. The yellow is sector 2. Back to green. So Luke now needs to save in DRS and save his battery and attack him with 5 laps to go.
Or just stay behind the way it is.
Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Is that Spud? No, it's... Oh, it's Clausen. Clausen's gone round. Of course, he pitted very early in the race. Onto those medium tyres. He's dropped down to P16. What this also means, Titchy, is Sneaky Tom is back within DRS of the 2 guys at the front.
3.5 seconds the gap. They're coming down between Raceway JJ and Sneaky Tom. The podium is still on the reverse strategy.
So Luke going wide at that final corner, and I thought that would be a penalty coming his way then, but oh, Crimson! Oh, I thought Crimson Blaze went wide, but it glitched.
It glitched. Yeah, it glitched him off the track. I don't know why.
Oh, Baby Wizard picks up
Oh, Baby
another
Wizard.
3 seconds.
Yeah, that's 6 seconds for him.
I thought Crimson Blaze went way off then, but
Yeah.
Codemaster decided to dupe us again. Oh, and look at that, oh, Luke's just within DRS range as well. That is crucial.
Tivo and Stephen going side by side.
Yeah, Tebow on soft tyres, looking to pick up some points finishes along with his teammate, who is all over the back of Jay Hartnell now. And look, every driver's picked up a penalty bar Luke as well. This is insane.
How many warnings does he have is the question.
Yeah, I'll be intrigued to know. Luke's outside of DRS now.
He's on 2 warnings.
Oh, he's got. So Luke has to push to keep within 3 seconds, but not pick up a warning with 4 to go or 3 to go now.
Raceway JJ 2.6.
Yep, he is
Sneaky Tom that.
slowly but surely closing in.
Yep.
Because Luke, that's under fueled as well, is
It's not going to help, is it?
no. I mean, depending on how much fuel Crimson Blaze has left, he needs to start pushing as well to get ahead.
Yeah.
And get outside of that 3 second window.
See, he's on 3 warnings, so he's got a couple of warnings in hand before he gets 6 seconds.
So 3 to go here at the Red Bull Ring. Luke's doing a good job for now. I mean, even if he can afford to lose a 10th or 2 a lap, that's not an issue for him. He just can't afford to make a mistake now, because any sort of mistake could cost him the win. And the battle for 3rd is going to heat up soon. However, Raceway JJ isn't closing in as quick as I thought he would.
No, he was gaining at like 2 seconds a lap faster he was, and then suddenly the last week or so, boom, right, closing in.
Gaps down to 2.4. Baby Wizard's doing a fantastic job on those hards to stay within DRS of him.
I think they've crossed over and the softs have started to die. So Baby Wizard is, I think, still in with a chance of a podium. Except he has 6 seconds of penalties, which isn't going to happen.
2 to go. The gap's 1.7 between Blaze and Luke.
Yeah, and Baby Wizard goes up the inside.
Yes, he does. So soft tyres are gone, but Raceway JJ is going to come back at him here. Baby Wizard defends the inside. Oh, Raceway JJ brakes deep. Oh, they bang wheels. They're going to go side by side. Oh!
It's so close.
Ah,
Good racing, but
yes.
Baby Wizard holds it.
Fantastic driving.
If he didn't have the drive through, he'd be miles clear.
Yep, fantastic driving from those two. As Max is all over the back of Stephen now.
Yeah.
But he's on soft tyres as well. As we're on to the final lap of the race. Oh, Max hits the back of Stephen and almost takes them both out. Good car control there from Stephen, so he can stay ahead now. But we're on to the final lap. Luke on for his first win of the season, I believe. Am I wrong? No, he isn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it is his first.
Yeah, it will be his
He's on the
first.
podium quite consistently.
And the gap is just not going anywhere for Crimson Blaze as they're going to come around the final few corners. But what a fantastic race though. And we had a spicy battle between those two towards the end of the race. There's a yellow in sector 2 that looks like to be Clausen. Here we go then. Around the final corner, Crimson Blaze is going to come across the line first, but it's going to be Luke who's going to take his first ever win here at Contest of Speed. Luke comes across the line in first. Sneaky Tom's going to finish in P3 as JJ jumps Baby Wizard back to gain P4. Varda is had a cracking race. He's going to finish in P6. Then we have the two Mercedes of Max and Thibaut and Stephen, who's going to jump who?
Max gets Thibaut, Stephen gets Thibaut. Bruce gets Thibaut as well.
Jay Hartnell drops out onto P11.
The run ends.
Yep.
The double Ferrari points run ends in Austria.
And then we have Hilly, Lars, Spud, Chaos. Yep, as they all cross the finish line now. And there we have it. Luke needed that win. We said that at the start and he's done it.
Yes.
He's closed the gap to him and Crimson Blaze with 3 races to go. Oh, this is going to get very, very spicy now. And the gap's come down to 16 points now, I believe, in the championship, if I'm correct. Of course, Spud taking the fastest lap as well. So he's taking that point away from, it was Bruce, wasn't it? Who set it early on. But there we have it. Podium of Luke, Sneaky Tom, and Crimson Blaze. That was a good race, wasn't it?
It was.
Some very
exciting.
Some great battles that we saw then. Hard but fair battling. And there we have it then, Luke with his first ever win at Contest of Speed, and then followed on with the podium of Crimson Blaze and Sneaky Tom. Then we have Raceway JJ, Baby Wizard, Varda, Max, Stephen, Bruce and Thibaut round out the top 10. And then we have Jay Hartnell, Hilly, Lars, Spud, Chaos, Schnickel, Pure Blades, Dan Elton, Clausen and the DNF of Jay Wills. 19 finishes. 19 finishers. So congratulations to everyone who finished that race today.
And only one got a Wizard Award.
And that was the race winner.
Right. Should we go into...
Yes, we shall. Change channel on my monitor. Get back onto the PC. There we go. Jump into the Discord. Oh god. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. There we go. Let's get to the podium chat and wait for Tishy to arrive and the other drivers. And we'll have a chat with them. And there we have it. We are done for Austria this week. That was a very fun week. Of course, Austria always brings up a lot of interest in racing. Next time we'll be live on Contest of Speed will be tomorrow for qualifying for ED2 at where, Tishy?
Don't even know. I've forgotten.
I don't even know where we're racing tomorrow. I can have a quick gander.
I'll have a look now.
You have a quick look and
Finally.
Oh, Luke didn't find me in here, so yeah, we'll be back with ED2 tomorrow, and then on Sunday we will be back with another iRacing stream. We'll be doing 6 hours at Monza.
It's Mexico tomorrow.
Mexico, okay. That should be a fun weekend of racing then. So we've got Mexico, and then we have a 6-hour race at Monza on Sunday in the Corvette. We've got a couple of teams entering that. And of course we're prepping for the Nürburgring 24 hours, which is coming in a couple of weeks, which is I'll get onto that next week when we start talking about it properly, but that's neither here or there, and we'll focus on now. And we'll go to the podium, and we'll start off with Sneaky Tom. Sneaky Tom, good evening.
Good evening, man.
Congratulations on another podium. You started P2 in the grid, and you led the way for quite a bit of that race. How did it look from your point of view?
Yeah, I had an amazing start. Just immediately passed Wizard, I think. Yeah, and after that, tried to hold him up. He passed me. He got a drive-through, so it was a bit lucky for me there. And after that, it was just surviving on the hards, especially at the end. Man, I was sweating a lot there. Yeah, I saw Raceway coming in hot with the soft tires, so yeah.
Yeah, his soft tires did die out at the end, and he didn't manage to catch up to you. But you were within DRS of the two in front of you. Did you think at any point towards the end that you could have maybe even won it, or was it too much?
Nah, I just used it to stay in front of the guys behind me, so that was a big plus for me.
No, and it's worked out. And again, you've picked up, that's your second podium, I believe, this season.
Yeah, second, third place.
Right. On to Spain next week. How do you like Spain? What do you think?
It's a decent track. We'll see what we can do there.
No, definitely. But yeah, congratulations, Sneaky Tom, on another podium.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. And yep, so Sneaky Tom finishing in P3 in the end. On to P2, Blaze. Blaze, good evening.
Hello.
Qualifying in P7, wasn't it? Or, P9, sorry. Qualifying, were you disappointed with that?
Yes and no, because this track is awful. And when I was looking at what people were doing, I'm like, nice, I'm never getting pole.
Yeah, I mean, you started P9 and you managed to get up to P7, and you were stuck behind that train for a while. But then, all of a sudden, once the guys pitted, you yourself actually come on really strong with your race pace, and actually was, of course, fighting for the lead with Luke. Great battling with Luke. What did you think of it from your end? Did you enjoy that too?
It was pretty fun. Got pushed a bit wide a few times, but yeah, that's racing. But on the soft, it wasn't really getting held up. It was more I had no speed and I was barely keeping up with the McLarens. So it's like didn't really have the speed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was great battling to watch though between you and Luke. But you'll take P2 though, wouldn't you? The gap has dropped a little bit between you and Luke. I'm gonna ask you and Luke this question after that. Are you, with 3 races to go, I think the gap's around 16 points now. Are you feeling the pressure?
No.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Nice stern answer there. But no, congratulations.
Well, it's like
No, go on. Sorry.
I've done very mediocre over the past few like qualifying sessions. I feel like because I never like the past few races I've not really hit my PB or anything, so it's like lost my qualifying from the beginning. But yeah, my speed in the hards was actually really quick, and all 3 of my corner cuts were like because I was next to someone else and I was following their line. So it's like that.
No, but you take P2 though. So
yeah.
Congratulations though on and get another podium. I don't even know how many you've had now. You've had too many.
No, I've
Which
not
is
that
not bad.
many.
Yeah. But no, congratulations though, and I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
thanks.
speak to you again very, very soon. Maybe next week at Catalonia.
Yeah.
On to the race winner. A first win in Contest of Speed for Mr. Luke. Luke, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep. You had a solid qualified P3, and from then on you looked really comfortable.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think my lap was anything anywhere near what I'm able to do here. But this isn't one of my favourite tracks in terms of speed. all that really won me that race was, well, the two things that won me that race. I only got 2 warnings because I was trying to avoid them like the plague, and then I know we've touched on it already. It was a really fun battle with Blaze. I know I was a bit firm, but I think the fact that the gap stayed under 3 seconds at the end kind of justifies that. I didn't mean to push him. I think there was one time where I pushed him a bit wide over the curb out of turn 3, but I think when I was trying to move up and he was trying to move down, we sort of collected a bit. But yeah, I had to be fair, otherwise I wouldn't have won that. And yeah, I think I kind of stuck to it.
Yeah.
Once he was through, I know I fought it into turn 4 and turn 5, but once he was through, I just thought, right, I'll just stick with him, use his DRS to stay with him for a bit, and then just bring it home and not get another warning.
No, because me and Tishy noticed that you ran low fuel, and you were actually fuel saving for a lot of it. Of course, through sectors 2 and 3. And we actually thought at one point that because you had the fuel save that you wouldn't be able to keep up with Crimson Blaze, but of course we were wrong now. But no, your strategy worked out well, and yeah, you picked up your first ever win. I'm going to ask you this as well,
Yeah.
like I asked Crimson Blaze. 3 races to go. I'm going to gap again, yeah, I keep saying it's about 16 points or so. So it's still really tight. Are you feeling the pressure? Yes.
No, I'm the one in second, and going into the season, I was kind of hoping just to be about top 5 because I know that Titchy had me down as someone that might do some damage in this one, but to be honest, my confidence and my pace and my racecraft was all over the shop going into this season, and it's kind of improved as we've gone on. You know, there's no pressure for me to try and win anything because I'm not in the driver's seat. Similarly, there's no one behind me who's in striking distance, so you know, I know I'm pretty set to perhaps go back up next year as well, which is something I'm looking forward to if that happens.
Yeah. Well, I think on behalf of all of us watching, I hope that you two guys put on a show for the last 3 races and give us a great title battle. Titchy, you got anything to add?
No,
No, you happy with that? No.
I'm good.
No, but congratulations to the podium once again. Cracking race that was, and there we have it. We are done for tonight. Tishy, thank you as always for joining me in the commentary booth. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, always is.
And yeah, we'll be back same time next week, and in Spain. So yeah, guys, all hope you have a good evening, a good week, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Good night.